Club football is back. The international break is over, and FC Barcelona, they are back in action. And guys, we will be previewing this game versus Osasuna, which actually will be taking place on Thursday for obvious reasons that I will get into. So stay till the end of this video. But guys, don't get it twisted. This La Liga title race is absolutely hectic. It is so tight at the top, and Barcelona, they must win this game. But guys, before we get straight into this video, make sure to like up this video. 15 likes is the target, and subscribe if you are new. And of course, if you got anything else to say, drop your comments down below. Give me some feedback. But guys, let's get straight into it because this game will be taking place at the Olympic Stadium. It is a home game for us, and obviously this was the postponed game. This is the game in hand that Barcelona has in the La Liga table. And the reason for that, obviously, if you have been living under a rock, you haven't turned your TV on or anything like that, is because the first team doctor that passed away when the original time of this game was supposed to be played, he passed away. Carlos Minera Garcia. He passed away before kickoff, and it was an emotional moment. So obviously the RFEF, La Liga, the players of both teams, they agreed on a postponement. The thing is, the game is being played at a moment for Barcelona that's very tough. We're going to have Girona next. We're going to have so many games. We're not going to have time to rest. And when you really think about it, we are in a La Liga race, and we have to win this game. Every game, guys, we must win. You can't blink now in a title race. You just can't. You have to go on one of those Man City, Liverpool type of runs if you want to win this La Liga title race. But guys, big news, regarding Osasuna and Barcelona. Brian Zaragoza, he will be missing this game. And I'm not a guy to ever celebrate injuries, but let me tell you guys this. There are three things that are confirmed as a Barcelona fan: death, taxes, and Brian Zaragoza absolutely cooking Barcelona. Because how many times with two different teams, Granada and Osasuna, has he absolutely ripped Barcelona to shreds? Our high line has been exploited even in the first game this season. Osasuna, if we look at the head-to-head, they won 4-2 on the night. You can say it was due to Hansi Flick rotation because the schedule was congested or for whatever reason. But this guy, Brian Zaragoza, always has a nick for playing very good against Barcelona, and he will not be there. So that is a huge boost for Barcelona. But guys, I'm also looking right now at the La Liga table. Right now, look at this La Liga table. Right now, Barcelona are first. We've won our last 7 games in La Liga. Real Madrid are tied on points, but we do have this game in hand. And when I'm looking at this, you guys might ask, where are Osasuna? They're actually really out of form. We played Osasuna last time when they were doing very well in La Liga. Right now, they are struggling. If you guys can see on my screen, they have 33 points. They conceded 39. Yes, they do score goals. They scored 33. But guys, look at that form. The last 5 games, they have 0 wins in their last 5 games. They have 3 draws and 2 losses. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, when I see a team in this type of form, this makes the game an absolute must-win because it's already a must-win by default because we're in a title race. But when you add the fact that Osasuna is actually struggling very much right now, it kind of sucks that this is the first game out of the international break. I feel like that if it was before the international break, it's a game that we definitely win. But once again, the boys will have to prove it. Hansi Flick, he will have to select the right lineup, and we will have to show up because big news, obviously Rafinha, Araujo, our guys from South America, they are actually questionable to make this game because Rafinha and Araujo, obviously, the CONMEBOL, they played the last day of the international window, and it's a delay. It's a different continent. They have to fly back to Barcelona. They might train only 1 day. They might have jet lag, and basically, Rafinha and Araujo, there are doubts to even make the squad, but if they're on the bench, I feel like that's a huge boost. Speaking about Lamine Yamal and Pedri, those guys obviously in the Nations League against Netherlands, they went the full way. The full tank was unloaded because Spain, they went to penalties. If you haven't watched the game or you didn't follow track, basically Spain and Netherlands, it was a great game, 3-3, but it went all the way to penalties. And I'm questioning Hansi Flick, how are you going to manage this game? Not just the in-game management, but also who are you going to start? Because there's so many guys, Pedri, right? Araujo, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha. There are so many guys that they might be tired, they might be jet lagged. They played 120 minutes for some of them, right? Jules Koundé is another one. You know, Robert Lewandowski played. At least he was rested for the second Polish game. But there is so many things for Hansi Flick to observe, and I feel like that this is the best lineup that Hansi Flick could put out there. And I made it. And if I was Hansi Flick, I would run with this lineup. I would play Lamine Yamal. I know some people might question that, but I'm looking at it, guys. It's a game we need, and I think that Pedri might be dropped, by the way, for this game. I could see Gavi. I could see Eric Garcia maybe playing in Pedri's position, and I could see Koundé there. But, guys, I put Szczesny out there. I put Eric Garcia. I put Inigo Martinez. I put Balde and Hector Fort as the fullbacks. I'm giving Koundé rest because he has played almost every single game. I'm putting Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Fermin. That is my midfield. I know Pedri, de Jong, they went the full way. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them sat out and was a sub. Also, Lamine Yamal, I'm putting him out there because I feel like that Rafinha might need the rest a bit more. Ferran Torres is going to play. I'm confident Lewandowski plays. And, man, Fermin Lopez, hopefully it's a Fermin game. But, guys, I genuinely think that this will be the lineup. Maybe one or two changes, not too off. But, guys, basically, if I had to choose one guy who Barcelona absolutely need to play good, and probably be the killer, be the guy who seizes the moment, it will be Robert Lewandowski, because Robert Lewandowski, he did rest his second game against Poland. He was on the bench for a large part of it. And also, Hansi Flick, I'm looking at him right now. Rafinha might not be there. How many times has Rafinha been clutch for Barcelona this year? I'm looking at the Real Madrid games, the Atlético Madrid games, the Benfica games, so many times in La Liga. And also, other guys like Lamine, they've had their moments. And to me, I think it's going to be a cagey game, guys. I genuinely do. I think it's going to be a game where it's going to be moments. Who's more clinical on the day? Osasuna or Barcelona? I think we might just edge it, but if we do, it's going to be because of Robert Lewandowski. I feel like that he's got to have his shooting on point. He's got to have his shooting boots. And Robert Lewandowski, another person that I do want to say I think might be very important is his teammate, Szczesny, his Polish international. The Polish guys, they got to pull through for us, because I think if it's a game of moments, it's got to be Szczesny saving us from the back and Robert Lewandowski providing the goals. But genuinely, guys, that's how I see the game going. I'm going with a prediction of probably 2-1. 2-1 Barcelona. Guys, I genuinely think that this game is going to be a lot closer than a lot of people think. There's so much in the air, so much things, so many players are tired. This international window was super, super weird, right, guys? And also, we have a game earlier than normal. Instead of the weekend, we're playing on a Thursday, the late game, of course. I think that Lewandowski, hopefully, Rafinha, if he's there, can show up. Lamine, hopefully, if he's fit to start, he can start. And hopefully, we get no injuries. But genuinely, guys, I see 2-1 Barcelona. Guys, let me know down below what you guys are thinking. I think it's going to be a tough game, but let me know your score prediction in the game. Guys, I love when I see you guys comment the predictions, but let me know what you guys think. Who will be man of the match? Who will start and ball out this game? Also, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Road to 800 subs, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Visca Barca.